Good evening, fifth graders. Tonight we're going to be learning how to do some measuring. We're working with the metric systems. We're going to be using some centimeters and some millimeters and some meters. Before we do that, we're going to do a little bit of mental math here. We're going to write the following in standard notation, okay? So that means we're just writing the numbers out. 85 hundredths. So that would look like this. So hundredths means it's a decimal. 85 hundredths. The 5 is in the hundredths place. 16 and, so n is my decimal, right? 16 and 5 tenths. My 5 is in the tenths place. 2 and 7 hundredths. Well, and means a decimal, so I have 2 and 7 hundredths. So that means let's put a 0 in the tenths, 7 in the hundredths place. Okay? Keep on going here. 10 and 69 hundredths. N means there's a decimal. We go 10 and 69 hundredths. Okay, keep going. We have 804 and 9 hundredths. So we have 804 and, so a decimal, and 9 hundredths. We put the 9 in the hundredths place. Last one, 22 thousandths. So that means I have to start with the decimal. 22,000, so I have to make sure my last 2 is in the thousandths place. Okay. Working with some measuring today. So you're going to be using the metric system like I previously stated. So we're going to be working with 0 all the way to, in this situation, we're going to go to 8. So I'm going to show you a couple things. I'm going to go over some lines here, okay? First off, I have right here 0, and we're going just to the 1. That is 1 centimeter. I'm going to ask you, how many centimeters, or how many millimeters are in a centimeter? 10 millimeters. So millimeters are these tiny little dots. These are millimeters. Okay, there's 10 there. So 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. Let's draw another line here. Let's say I go a little bit past to about the 1.5 mark. So that means I have 1.5 centimeters, not halves, 1.5. How many millimeters would that be? Well, we have 10 here, right? And it looks like we have 5 more, so that'd be 15 millimeters. Let's draw another line here, okay? So you're gonna be working with some measuring tomorrow in class. We're gonna do a little, kind of a little activity. Let's go to 5 centimeters. So I'm gonna go to 5 point, it's not a half. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.4 centimeters. Okay, well, it looks like that's 5.4. 5 point, it actually looks like it's 5.3. That's right. So we're exact. 5.3 centimeters would be how many millimeters? Well, we'd have 50, right? Because here would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 4 millimeters. Okay. Some practice here. Let's do some conversions here. Let's take a look at this next page. So 10 millimeters equals 1 centimeter, like I already said. 100 centimeters is 1 meter. So you've seen me in class before with that big meter stick. So 100 centimeters equals 1 meter. So that means 1,000 millimeters equals 1 meter. And then if you're changing from inches to centimeters, 2.5 centimeters or 2.5 centimeters equals 1 inch. So if I have 22 millimeters, if I looked up before, that would be 2.2 centimeters. If I had 16 millimeters, that'd be 1.6 centimeters. If I had 35 millimeters, that'd be 3.5 centimeters. If I had 65 millimeters, that'd be 6.5 centimeters. 2 centimeters would be 20 millimeters. 10 centimeters would be 100 millimeters. 23 centimeters would be 23 centimeters. And the last one, 22 millimeters would be 2.2, just like this problem. Not a long video tonight, kids, but we are going to be working with millimeters and centimeters tomorrow in class. So this little video will just kind of go over that. Hopefully that helps you a little bit so you're prepared to do some measuring in class tomorrow. Look forward to working with you tomorrow in class.